A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant setback for the UK's post-Brexit relationship with the European Union, negotiations to join the EU's flagship €150 billion defence fund, known as the Security Action for Europe, SAFE, have collapsed. This fund is part of the EU's broader initiative to bolster defence spending in response to escalating threats, particularly from Russia. The UK government had been eager to join this low-interest loan scheme, which aims to enhance Europe's military capabilities and support its defence industry. The initiative was seen as a potential opportunity for British defence firms to secure a larger role in European military projects. However, the talks broke down just days before a crucial deadline, with both sides reportedly remaining far apart on the financial contributions necessary for the UK's entry. The EU had suggested an entry fee of up to €6 billion, a figure that far exceeded what the UK had anticipated and deemed acceptable. This impasse has left UK officials disappointed, with Nick Thomas-Symonds, the Minister for EU Relations, expressing regret over the failure to reach an agreement. He noted that while the UK defence industry would still have opportunities to participate in SAFE projects, it would be under third country terms, limiting the extent of their involvement. The origins of this breakdown can be traced back to the conditions set by France, which included a ceiling on the value of UK-produced military components within the fund. As the negotiations progressed, the UK found itself at odds with EU demands, particularly regarding the financial contributions required for a more significant role in the fund. Peter Ricketts, a former diplomat, criticized the proposed fee as exorbitant, suggesting it indicated a reluctance among some EU members to include the UK in the scheme. Prime Minister Keir Starmer had previously expressed optimism about the potential for a resolution through quiet diplomacy, but the situation soured as Defence Secretary John Healey indicated that the UK was prepared to withdraw from the talks if the terms were not favourable. The collapse of these negotiations represents a frustrating setback for the UK's defence ambitions, particularly as it seeks to strengthen its ties with European allies in the face of rising security threats. The UK had hoped to turn a new page in its relations with the EU following the tumultuous Brexit negotiations, aiming for a collaborative approach to defence and security. However, this latest development raises questions about the effectiveness of those efforts and the future of UK-EU defence cooperation. As the EU moves forward with its plans to allocate funding for military enhancements, the UK will need to reassess its strategy in the context of European defence procurement. Despite the disappointment, Thomas-Symonds assured that the UK remains committed to collaborating with its allies and will continue to explore opportunities for participation in European defence initiatives. The breakdown of these talks underscores the complexities of post-Brexit negotiations and the challenges that lie ahead for both the UK and the EU in navigating their evolving relationship. With the deadline for initial bids approaching, the EU is likely to proceed with funding allocations, leaving the UK to reflect on its position in the European defence landscape. The implications of this collapse extend beyond immediate financial considerations, as it could affect the UK's ability to influence European defence policy and its standing within the international community. As the geopolitical landscape continues to shift, the UK must find ways to adapt and secure its interests in a rapidly changing environment. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.